This time on A Few Minutes of Design, we're looking at simplifying, then multiplying.
TipTut.
Hello everybody and welcome back to TipTut and welcome back to A Few Minutes of Design. This time around we're taking a look at simplifying, then multiplying. Identify a shape within the photo on the other side of this card. Draw or trace the shape, leaving out shadows, highlights and complicated details so that you have a simplified version. You may need to invent parts of the shape that are not in view. Imagine that your simplified shape is number 1 in a series or family of 3. What rules would govern the shapes of rules number 2 and 3? Draw them. Wow, that is a complicated system. Engine of some kind, maybe a car engine or a jet engine. I don't know much about vehicles. But what I do know about is drawing stuff. So let's get on with that. I think the bit that I'm going to extract from this is going to be this pipe. It has a cool looking pipe. I like the ridges. I like the whatever these are, brackets. I don't know what they're called. Brackets holding this thing on. It's cool. I like it. Let's copy the shape. So let's try and do all of it. First of all, I'm going to need a white color. It needs to come down like this, around a corner, where it then has a bracket, which has little circles on it. Then it goes this way a bit, before turning sharply, rising up a touch to another bracket. Again, this one comes around the corner and then extends off this way and then ends. Now along that way there are some rivulets where like it's been welded together, I think, and there's some either side of each bracket as well, it looks like. And then there's like shiny, as if the metal is very bright. Okay, let's get rid of this card. That is our shape number 1, and I think I just drew that on the background layer like a numpty. So let's give ourselves another layer here that we can draw on top of. And let's have another crack at it. So we've got here our first shape. Let's scale that down so that it's not too big. Shape 1. Now, to me, this is simple enough. How this would go into a series is the general shapes are like so, yeah? Or if you wanted to get down to it properly, the general shape would be like that. So there's like a this way arrow and a this way arrow, which are then kind of connected together. So to continue this, for me, it would be to close this up into a finished shape. So instead of doing 3 separate shapes, what I'm actually going to do is 2 more shapes attached to this one. Stick it in the middle. 2 more shapes attached to this one to create a closed circuit of overlapping stuff. For example, if we were to have a length of pipe here, which then curves down around a corner, you'd need sharp corners and gentle corners because that's what this shape's got. You could do something like this. And have them all end in a roughly similar plane. So we'd need some brackets to hold these on. Stick one there and maybe one here. Maybe actually it's a case of, to make this a sequence, this one has 1 bracket, many rivulets as you want, 1 bracket. This pipe has 2, and then we draw a third one that interlinks and has 3. And that is how you make it into a series. Let's have that one end there, that looks pretty good. Come up this way. You can see these exercises aren't about necessarily drawing nice artwork, they're just about exploring and making you think critically about things. I've already given myself a bunch of rules to draw by. I then need to see whether I can stick to those rules. Purely because experimentation without parameters is fun, but ultimately not as beneficial in the learning process as when you give yourselves things to stick to. For example, I've now got a series. Oh, no, not Siri. Sorry, Siri. Sorry, no, Siri. Not Siri, Siri. Series. I'm sorry too. I'm very sorry. Shoo. Go away. You couldn't write it, could you? So already, for example, I've forgotten one of the key elements, which is the shine. And understanding where and how these pipes would shine. And there you go. I think that is our simplify and multiply. That's quite a fun one, actually. I enjoyed that. Thank you very much for watching this quick episode of A Few Minutes of Design. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that other crap. And I'll see you next time I'll see you next time for another episode of TipTut, where I will learn to speak.
Remember to subscribe for more tips, tricks, and tutorials. Thanks for watching.